that you are doing well and good. Today's video, I want to kind of go over this song called Trap Queen by Fetty Wap. So I have to be completely honest and say that the reason that I wanted to do this video is because the song has actually been on my mind a lot. I love it. Not the song, not the lyrics, but I really do love the beat, and it's really difficult for Trap Queen to come on and me not to want to like dance and stuff like that. But then it's like I don't dance because then I think about the lyrics and I hate the lyrics. It's just kind of like, but I do find myself like singing the song around the house and stuff like that, and I hate the fact that it's stuck in my head. But it's just a popular song right now. You just hear it a lot, and so because I've been like humming it and stuff like that, I'm like, you know what? I think it would be a good idea for me to actually talk about these lyrics and do a video about it. So I feel like the topics that are brought up in this song are deal a lot with like self-respect and self-love and self-worth and value. I basically have the lyrics right here, and I'm gonna just read them and we'll break it down. That being said, let's hop right in. So
I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, senior pretty.
Okay, so the A word. This ASS word. This whole, like, we live in a world where it's like women are pretty much called or anything. Like, it's no type of sense of like respect. It's like, I'm not a B word, I'm not an A word. We should begin to stop answering to just any old thing. It's like, no, like, you're not gonna call me that. You should call me by something respectful and honorable.
I just want to chill, guys.
So this is the thing. Chilling. All of this chilling. Oh my god. So when we talk about like relationships and stuff like that, we do like a lot of chilling. It was a quote and it said, we don't even date anymore. We just talk, chill, and then end up in situationships. That's like so true. Like, it's not even no type of like courtship, learning and inquiring done. It's kind of just this whole thing where it's like, oh, we kind of talk. Basically, like, a guy can get your number. You'll be anywhere, the mall, skating, out and about. He stops you, probably like a cat call. Okay, he asks for your number. He gets your number. That's mind-boggling to me, how a stranger on the street can get your number just by giving you a compliment. And not even like a sincere, like full, like real nice compliment. It's like like you're an animal or something. So he gets your number, y'all talk. And then it's like, okay, then y'all, so y'all get into this relationship. So it's like, oh, we want to go out, we want to do things. Okay, no, y'all don't do nothing. Y'all just go chill over each other's house. Oh, and that's how you get got. That's how you get got. You do the whole, oh, you know, let's watch a movie. Okay, well, we can just watch a movie at my place or your place. Oh, we can just cook something at my place or your place. Oh, we can just listen to some music at my place or at your place. And then it kind of like, y'all don't listen to the music, and it's like you're not really watching the movie, and it kind of just becomes this whole sex. Like, that's it. And that leads down to a whole spiral of things. If he sincerely cared about me and sincerely liked me, he would want to do something nice with me. He wouldn't want to just like smoke. It becomes very difficult to reach your full potential when you're on drugs. It becomes very difficult to be as successful as you can when you're on drugs. And it becomes very difficult to be as healthy and well as you can. And ultimately, it's just a disrespect and dishonor to the body, which is the temple that God blessed you with. Like, it's just disrespectful. And so it's like, I feel like if we are in a good and proper relationship, we should be striving to honor God. And slowly killing ourselves, which is ultimately like doing drugs, is not honoring him. And so it's like, I don't want to engage in wrongdoing with a guy. Like, I don't, and he shouldn't want to with me. And if he really liked me, he wouldn't want to.
Married to the money.
Okay, so this is the thing. I saw a quote that said that you should not love anything that cannot love you back. So money has a purpose. Money is a tool where you can get things that you desire. It's purposeful, you know what I'm saying? Money has value. Currency has value. But the thing is, it only has so much value. Like, money in and of itself is nothing. What you can gain with money is something. And but there are more important things to life than money. Experiences and and people and things like that. Like there are so many things that money cannot buy, and those are ultimately the most important things. So like if you're dealing with a boy, a guy, a man who you know, claims to be like married to the money, he can never be fully in love with you. He can never be married to you because he idolizes and has made money a god. And there's no potential for a beautiful God-centered relationship when something else has been made, when one of the two people in the relationships is making something else a god. And so like that's the issue.
Introduced her to my stove, showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for love.
Back to that drugs thing. It's like good relationships, like true friends, true partners, they uplift each other. They bring out the best in each other. And if anything, they're introducing each other to things that make them better and grow them closer to God, not take them away. And so it's like, why are you, like, you shouldn't be in a relationship where you're being brought down, where you're being introduced to like negative influences. And that's what that is. Like, okay, introduce her to my stove, showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. Like, this is not good. Like, this is not taking you somewhere great, like, at all.
She's my trap queen.
Okay, so this is the thing. He was really close when he was queen. Okay, like, that's nice. But the whole trap queen, it's like we've been idolizing this and making it seem like this is like a really, really cool thing. And it's just simply not. It's like, what's wrong? It's nothing wrong with just being a queen. Like, you don't like a trap queen. Like, that's not a very honorable, admirable goal to reach for. I just want to like say that to like all the young girls out there that are like listening to this song and like singing it and thinking that it's like really, really cool and awesome. It's just not.
Let her hit the bando.
Okay, so a bando, if you don't know, it's like a really slang term. It's like, it's a slang term for like abandoned houses that primarily are in the hood. And yeah, you know, it is sad when you see like a couple moving into like an abandoned house and like squatting in it. And it's like, it always makes me wonder, like, how can a woman allow herself to be like brought into something like that? It's like men provide a house and like women make it a home, you know, a loving environment, a beautiful environment, a caring environment, a great environment to be in. And it's like if he's not even striving, not even like trying to put you in something that's even working to put you in like a decent environment, then like what does that say about the way that he views you? And if he views you so low to just like basically feel like it's okay to like just chill with you and have sex with you and drugs and all that kind of stuff in like this low down environment, and it's like he's not valuing you, he's not interested or sees the value in working to put you in a very nice environment, and that's the issue. That's the issue. And you should think higher of yourself, because you deserve better than that, and you deserve someone that would be interested in providing better for you than that.
We be counting up, watch how far the bands go. We just set a goal, talking matching Lambos.
Okay. I like the whole, okay, so they kind of on something when they say we just set a goal, okay? So goals are like the epitome of life. Like, life isn't worth living if you don't have like dreams and break those dreams down into like tangible goals and like work toward those goals. And like for me, I think that a relationship is really beautiful when you have goals and he has goals, and then you all have set goals together and are like working to help each other and to grow with each other and to reach those goals that you all have set and stuff like that. But the thing that produces an issue for me is the fact that it's matching Lambos. Like, that's like, now we're talking about like material possession. Like, it's nothing wrong with having very, very nice things, and I'm in no way saying that you shouldn't desire to have nice things, but it's like that's kind of all that's been talked about in this entire song. And I just want like you to know that there's so much more out there and so much more to life than just looking good and being seen by people and what you have. We get money, we spend it on things that make us look better to like other people. We spend it on material possessions when like that cannot sustain us, that does not last us, that does not grow us. But if anything, what's a beautiful thing to spend money or riches on or wealth is experiences. Like, you can have nice things, but it's like, why don't you Like, I want to be able to have a relationship where we stack money and we go travel. Like, we'll raise money. Like, I want to live like a really like modest lifestyle. Like the way that I grew up, the way my parents raised me. I live in necessarily like this huge house or anything like that, but I was taken care of. Like, we had a decent house. We had everything that we needed, and my parents busted their butt and worked and grinded to be able to provide for us experiences. We traveled, me and my siblings and family, we traveled every single year growing up. We always they always were serious about having us in endeavors that would grow us. I was in sewing classes. I danced for like 6 years. Gymnastics. My brother and sister, they did like sports, and just like even classes. Like, we went to private school, and so like my parents will always just have the mentality that like experiences matter. Like, they wanted us to be better people. And it's like, I feel like a relationship, you should, you know, that's an important value to have. Like, you should desire to grow. Like, and the simple fact of the matter is that getting a whole bunch of material possessions is not actually growing you. It's not really doing much for you. There's nothing wrong with having it, but it's like, I'm the type, like, we gonna live like we'll live like we don't even have like that much money. Like, you would not necessarily know it, because we'll live in a nice house, we'll have a nice lifestyle and stuff like that. But like, when we stack money, we going to Jamaica, we're going to Tokyo, like, we're about to fly to Hong Kong, like, we're about to fly and go to Costa Rica, like, let's go to Thailand. Like, we're going to be going places. Like, my children are going to be cultured. Who cares about matching Lambos? Like, that's so...
A 50, 60 gram, top 100 grams though.
I already heard my point about that.
Man, I swear I love her, how she worked the D word, hoe.
Okay, so now she's talking about stripping. A man that will flaunt you to the world and have you like, and is okay with having you like fully exposed, is not a man that really values, honors, and cherishes you. Like, I have a father and I have brothers that literally, if I was to like be out like half naked and just like naked like out somewhere, they would like go absolutely berserk. Like, they would be so like, they would be just like so out of it. They would be like, it would become a huge issue, to say the least. And it's because they genuinely love and care about me. Point blank, period. They don't want men looking at me any type of way. They don't want that type of attention. When you're talking about someone that you're in an intimate relationship with, when you're talking about like a husband or something, he definitely wouldn't want you. He wouldn't even want another man to think about you in that type of way. Or you're like, your body is not for the world. And so like, for him to say, for this song to say he loves how she worked the strip pole, when you are stripping, like, you're flaunting yourself to the world. Like, any man can just come in there, get a lap dance. Any man can just like watch you like basically like fully naked, throwing money at you. It's like, it's one of the most dishonorable and degrading things that a woman can involve herself in. And a man that loves you wouldn't have such an issue with you doing anything remotely similar to that. And so it just makes you question, like, if a man is okay with you doing that, it just, you have to look into like, what type of man is that? Because it's not manhood, point blank, period. I don't care. I know so many men in my life, and I can tell y'all right now, it's not manhood. It's not manhood. That's not a man. That's not a man. That's not a man. And that's the issue. It's like, any man that's okay with like having you flaunted and exposed like that is a man that views you as an object and as a toy. So he wants, so if he does, he likes the idea that he can say, oh yeah, that's my girl, you know, that all the men are like oohing and ahhing and lusting over, like, oh yeah, that's mine. Or like having you all out in the street. Like, he likes the fact that people desire you, but that you're his, and that's not love. That's not love. Like, if anything, he's dealing with like some low self-esteem and low self-worth and need of validation, which is because he's using you as an object to make himself feel special, but he's sacrificing and exposing, he's degrading you in the process, and that's not okay.
Everybody hating, we just call them fans though. And now get high with my baby.
So y'all just basically this is just a really, y'all are just bad influences on each other. It's like, I get high with my baby. Like, why don't we work together? Like, why don't we study together? Why don't we go feed the homeless together? Why don't we go serve a community? Why don't we go to this elementary school and talk to the children and be a good positive influence on them? Like, why don't we go to a high school and start a program? Like, why don't we go and like travel and do some kind of outreach program? Like, why don't we like go, like, why don't we do like dope stuff together? Like, why don't we do amazing stuff together? Like, why out of all the things that we could do together in a relationship, why would we get high together?
And I can ride with my baby. I just let the mom get fly with my baby. Yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
Okay, I'm skipping through all of this because I talked about all of this.
So, oh, this is the last thing I gotta say. At the last part, like, it says, I'll run in your house, then I'll F your H word. Clearly, this is the type of man that has no respect for anybody. Like, he's completely out of line, completely disrespectful, completely degrading to, like, everybody. If it wasn't already obvious, this is, like, not the type of man. I'm not saying Fetty Wap. I'm not saying Fetty Wap is, because I don't know him personally. Like, this is, like, a song, and, like, these days, you can't really judge an artist by the music that they typically make, because this could be written by anybody. I don't know. Maybe a man that, is described in this song is not the type of man that you should want. And the type of woman, trap queen, that's being uplifted in this song is not the type of woman that you should desire to be. Those are kind of just like those are just a few of the points I wanted to talk about that I thought were important in the song Trap Queen. It's a really interesting song and it's really popular right now, and I just thought that it would be a really cool idea to talk about some of the issues that are brought up in the song, in the lyrics, and hopefully it gave you some insights and some things that you didn't think about. Hopefully it opened up your perspective. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informative. Hopefully you liked it. Inshallah, God willing, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.